What makes Elon Musk, Elon Musk? A man who builds rockets that land themselves, cars that drive themselves, and who dreams of turning humanity into a multiplanetary species. How did a shy, bookish boy from South Africa become one of the most transformative and controversial innovators in history? Today, we're not just telling a story. We are uncovering the secret formula, the core principles behind Elon Musk's extraordinary and world-changing success. Elon Reeve Musk was born in Pretoria, South Africa, in 1971. He wasn't the outgoing leader you see today. He was a quiet, introverted kid, often lost in the worlds he found in science fiction books, and even more so in the ones he built inside his own mind. He was bullied, an outsider, but his inner world was rich and expansive. This wasn't just daydreaming. At the astonishing age of just 12, he taught himself to code and created a video game called Blastar. He didn't just play it, he sold it for $500. It was the first small spark of a mind that would one day set the world ablaze with new ideas. But South Africa felt too small for his ambitions. Elon had a singular, driving dream to move to the United States, which he called the land where great things are possible. So, at 17, with little more than a backpack and an unshakable vision, he left home to chase the future. After earning degrees in both physics and economics from the University of Pennsylvania, a combination that perfectly blended his love for how the world works and how to build things within it, Musk dove headfirst into the dot-com boom. His first company was Zip2, an online city guide for newspapers, essentially an early version of Google Maps and Yelp combined. He worked relentlessly, often sleeping in the office because he couldn't afford an apartment. That hard work paid off. Zip2 sold for over $300 million. But while most would cash out and retire, Elon immediately rolled his winnings into his next, even riskier venture, an online financial services company called X. This bold idea would eventually merge with a competitor and become the company we all know today as PayPal. In 2002, eBay acquired PayPal for a staggering $1.5 billion. Elon Musk was now fabulously wealthy. But he wasn't satisfied, because for him, the money was never the goal. It was just the fuel for his real mission, with his newfound fortune. Elon made a decision that everyone around him called insane. He gambled everything on 3 industries that experts considered impossible graveyards for investment: space travel with SpaceX, electric cars with Tesla, and renewable energy with SolarCity. It was the beginning of his darkest years. SpaceX's first 3 rocket launches ended in spectacular, fiery explosions. Tesla was hemorrhaging cash, plagued by production delays, and teetering on the edge of bankruptcy. The 2008 financial crisis hit, and Elon was almost broke, reportedly borrowing money from friends just to pay rent. The media labeled him a failure, a charlatan. Everyone told him to give up. But he didn't. In the darkest hour, with his last remaining funds, he pushed for one more launch. In late 2008, against all odds, SpaceX's 4th rocket, the Falcon 1, successfully reached orbit. It was a historic moment. Soon after, NASA awarded SpaceX a massive contract to resupply the International Space Station, saving the company. In the same period, Tesla finally began delivering its first groundbreaking roadster sports car to customers. From the absolute brink of total failure, Elon Musk had snatched victory and laid the foundation for the future. So, what is the secret formula? It's not just genius, it's not luck, it's a powerful, replicable mindset built on 5 core principles. Secret number 1, first principles thinking. Musk doesn't just improve on what others have done, he questions everything. He breaks a problem down to its most fundamental, undeniable truths, the first principles, and builds a solution from the ground up. He asked, "What is a rocket made of?" Aerospace-grade aluminum alloys, titanium, copper, and carbon fiber. Then he figured out the cost of those materials on the open market and found it was only 2% of a typical Rocket S price. By asking that basic question, he realized he could build rockets for a fraction of the cost, making reusability a reality. Secret number 2, a relentless, almost inhuman work ethic. Musk famously works 80 to 100 hours a week and expects his teams to share his intensity. His logic is simple math. If other people are putting in 40-hour work weeks and you are putting in 100-hour work weeks, then even if you're doing the same thing, you know that you will achieve in for months what it takes them a year to achieve. For him, every wasted hour is a delay for humanity's future. Secret number 3, a purpose greater than profit. Musk isn't primarily driven by money. He's driven by a mission. His life as work is dedicated to solving what he sees as humanity's biggest threats and opportunities, accelerating the world's transition to sustainable energy, and making life multiplanetary to ensure the long-term survival of consciousness. This mission is the why that fuels him through failure and exhaustion. Secret number 4, risk everything for what you believe in. When SpaceX and Tesla were on the verge of collapse, he didn't hedge his bets. He put every last dollar of his PayPal fortune into the companies. He believed in his vision with an almost religious fervor, especially when no one else did. This willingness to go all in is a defining trait of his success. And finally, secret number 5, never stop learning. Elon Musk doesn't have a formal degree in rocket science. He taught himself how. He read textbooks. He devoured them. Then he cornered experts at parties and grilled them with questions. His curiosity is a bottomless well. His hunger for knowledge is the engine that powers his innovation. Today, Elon Musk leads a portfolio of companies that are each reshaping our world. Tesla, which ignited the electric vehicle revolution, SpaceX, which has completely dominated the space industry, Neuralink, which aims to merge the human brain with AI, and The Boring Company, which seeks to solve traffic by digging tunnels. He's not just a CEO, he's an architect of tomorrow. He's building the future, one audacious idea, one terrifying risk, and one stunning breakthrough at a time. Because as Elon himself has said, when something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. The story of Elon Musk is more than a biography of a billionaire. It's a powerful reminder that our own potential is not limited by our intelligence, but by our determination. It teaches us that the biggest barriers are often the ones we place in our own minds. So dream boldly, work relentlessly, think from the ground up, and never, ever give up on what you believe is important. That is how you change the world. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this story inspiring, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the minds that shape our future. We'll see you in the next one.